this, and we'll open it. We'll ask you, and we'll open it up for questions and see what the audience wants to know. Yes.
I'm Shequeta Smith. I did the takeover.
I'm Ilona Rossman and I did dressing up.
I'm Hilary Barraford. I did reunion.
Hi, I'm Nilou Safinya. I produced Running with Sharks.
Hi everyone, my name is Sayrie and I did Snoopy D GPS.
So, ladies, before we hand it over to them, I just would like to know, just where the idea came from. What made you, the spark? What was the spark for each of you on each of the projects? Would you share that with us?
For me, I was trying online dating, and I found that most of the guys were they had these things where they didn't like black women, or they wanted a woman that was Latino or something. So I was like, make a joke out of it. So I made something funny. And then my roommate in college is white, and we used to always joke about switching places. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of show that in the movie.
Cool.
So I actually didn't come up with the idea. I had a writer. We were in a writing group together, and she brought this idea for a script, and I just fell in love with actually the mom, who was just having these crazy poker parties. So that's how that got started.
I just wanted to shoot something, like anything. I was house sitting for a friend in the hills, and I said I have this great house to use for free, so we're gonna shoot on Thursday. I don't know what we're gonna shoot, but we're gonna shoot something, and I have a lovely writer friend in the audience, Rachel, who basically cranked out a script for me overnight and said, here you go, and within 3 days later we were shooting. So it was just wanting to create something and do something and not wait around for someone to cast me or my lovely friend Sonal.
With Running with Sharks, it's actually a very personal story. The writer and I had been going to different gyms, trying out Groupons and stuff, and we went to an Upper East Side gym in New York where we were completely bullied by 70 and 80-year-old women. And took a water aerobics class where we were the only young women, and there was one man in the class. And we were not treated well. We were yelled at for leaving our pool noodles in the wrong place, and they made snide remarks about our body types and this and that. So it was a very personal story about bullying that we decided we wanted to tell.
I actually started off, I did stand-up comedy, and that was just a good concept I was playing around with, and I just wondered how would it be if it was a GPS system. Actually, it's a true story though. Snoop Dogg have a GPS system, and I just did a spoof of his GPS, so it's just something like that. Yeah.